Back to Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. And Paul Wappel along with Louis Del Rio from Fox, Illinois, the sports director there. And we've got a good one here at St. Joe Ogden. 16-8, the Spartans lead the Monticello Sages, who enter this game with a 4-0 record. St. Joe 2-2, trying to change that tonight. 1st and 10 from the 45. There's the handoff to Ritz. And gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
Yeah, what a great game so far. Great atmosphere, the crowd. You always know when you come to a St. Joe Ogden game, the fans are going to be out here, they're going to be loud, and it's just a great venue here for football.
So let's see what Marty Wright and St. Joe can do after recovering the onside kick. To Ritz, who's down to about the 42-yard line. Jack Fritz. And I want to remind you that Saturday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to SaturdayNightRivals.com. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. SaturdayNightRivals.com. So it is 4th down. For St. Joe. There's the pitch back to Fritz. And he will not get the first down. Louis, good effort, but came up short.
Yeah, and this is where you need that Monticello defense to step up here. You don't want to go down 2 scores, and they did their job. Great job by the Monticello defense to give themselves a chance here.
So now we'll see what Caleb Hansen and the Sages can dial up.
St. Joe was given that extra possession early on. They weren't able to capitalize. Now Monticello needs to come down and do their thing.
Hansen back to throw. Rolling. Does throw complete. Across midfield. Still on his feet at the 40. 35. 30. 25. One man to beat. Down. Inside the 15-yard line is Nathan Graham, the senior. With a nice pickup there.
Mr. Graham.
And that is a Casey's General Store. First down. Casey's
General
Store.
You saw a breakdown here in the defense. The corner thinks that the safety is going to come up and get him. He doesn't. He follows the slot receiver. Nathan Graham gets open, uses his athleticism, and gets down inside the St. Joe red zone.
So they are inside the Illini Oil Change red zone. And the keeper, and nothing there for Caleb Hansen this time.
And that's it. They brought that pressure. The Monticello defense, or the St. Joe Ogden defense, brought that pressure. That's what they need to do. They have to get in Hansen's face. They cannot let him look at the defense. They can't let him read and see where he wants to go with the ball. Just get in his face and make him make a play.
So 9:33 to go. Second quarter. Hansen is, they're going to call a timeout. So Sages want to talk about it, and we will take a short timeout too. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. 16-8, Spartans over the Sages. Back with more in just a minute. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Paul Wappel along with Louis Del Rio. We've got a good one here in St. Joe. The Spartans lead 16-8, but the Sages trying to convert here on 2nd and 10, deep into Spartans territory. Hansen back to throw, got his big man and into the end zone for the touchdown is number 89, Isaiah Flory. Hadn't seen him catch anything so far tonight. Of course, it's early, but 6'3", 215, Louis, he is a ton.
You knew he would find him, and that's exactly where he finds him. His Mr. End Zone. Once he's in the red zone, he looks for Flory. He looked for him twice last week. The first time here, finds him in the corner, and they did exactly what they did last week. Again, Hansen has all of these toys around, and he's playing with them.
16-14. And the Sages will go for 2. There's the pass to Flory, and it's handed off. A little trickery, and it works. So Flory involved in that play as well, and the conversion works. And we are tied at 16.
I mean, we need to see that again. That was pretty.
And we will see it again.
Let's see this again.
Johnny Dawson.
Look at
Flory
the
gets
flip.
it, and Johnny Dawson takes it in. The 6'1",
Unbelievable.
155-pound receiver. So 16 all.
Cully
9:24 to
Welter
go.
breaking out all of the stops here. Tied at 16. What a game. This is fun.
It definitely is fun, and this is a good one. Monticello enters the game ranked 3rd in Class 3A in this week's poll. See some of the fans enjoying the action.
You know what?
Tonight,
when you're 3rd in the state, you've had trouble beating St. Joe Ogden, you're on the road, you know what? You got nothing to lose.
9:24 to go. Second quarter action from St. Joseph. And both of these schools have been tremendous this week. You've seen the stories, hopefully, on Fox, Illinois, and on the local TV station, our sister station, this week. Learning about the successes of the programs, and not just the athletic programs, the academics as well at both of these schools. I want to thank St. Joe Ogden for their wonderful hospitality this week and tonight as well. It's a short kick. Picked up at about the 22 by Jack Fritz, who reverses his field and is down at about the 31-yard line.
So now here we go. Now St. Joe Ogden once again just trying to keep up. Monticello has scored a touchdown every time they've had the ball.
And, you know, Louis, this could be one of those games where the team who has the ball last wins, but we'll see. It's been good so far.
It seems to be that. It's whoever's going to get that extra possession. St. Joe Ogden had a chance. They weren't able to capitalize. We'll see now down the road.
It's the handoff to Jack Fritz. Plows out to the 36-yard line.
And they're not, at this point, Sean Skinner's not going away from his game plan. His game plan is very simple. We are not going to do anything fancy. We're coming right down at you, and you need to stop us. And right now, Monticello has had trouble stopping them. And now we're really going to see what those ramifications are late in the game as they start to wear down the Monticello front seven. And it looks like Fritz coming off hobbling a little bit.
Keep an eye on him.
I know Hunter will be all over it down there. Give us some.
Colvin with the carry. Gets to the 45 at midfield, crosses midfield to the 48-yard line. So Dwight Colvin, you know, when he touches the ball, Louis, when he has the ball, look out.
Listen, he's 5'4", he's shifty, he's little, and he doesn't need much space to get around and make something happen. But when St. Joe Ogden is opening up holes like that, I mean, he can skip right through.
And they'll move the chains. There's another Casey's General Store. First down for St. Joe Ogden. 8:18 to go. Second quarter action. Tied at 16. Marty Wright under center. just got the play off. Colvin with the carry. Stacked up.
Colvin the ball carrier, 14 of the play.
The 47.
Yeah, Monticello knew that was coming right up the middle, and a nice stop there.
So like you said, nothing fancy, but what they've done to this point has
been
pretty much
effective.
worked. Yeah, absolutely.
Fritz back in the game
back
now,
in.
Colvin coming out, so good to see he's okay. And what's so great about that now, Colvin takes a breather, Fritz comes in, he's fresh, and they're just going back and forth.
There's Fritz with the carry. Stopped short of the 40.
So the Monticello defense here in the last two runs were able to get some pressure and push that offensive line and get right to the ball. So nice drive so far here, but now 3rd and 3, a big, big, big play.
Let's see what the Spartans come up with.
And with
here on
offenses
third
like
down.
these, Paul, it's probably 4 down territory no matter where they are.
Just about. Wright is under center. He'll give it to, and he's to the 40.
Great defense there by Monticello. Jack Leinert, the cornerback, comes up and makes the play. Great read on that run. So now 4th down for St. Joe, 4th and 2. Here at basically midfield, we're at the 40. Again, like I said, you'd assume with these offenses it's 4 down territory.
So 4th and 1 for the Spartans. Gives to Colvin. Goes left side and gets the first down and more. Still on his feet. Takes about 3 or 4 Monticello defenders with him, Louis.
That is a big boy run right there. The little guy, 5'4", has to weigh, 150 pounds soaking wet. And to carry the entire front 7 like that to get the first down, great run, great call by Skinner.
They move the chains, and that's another Casey's General Store first down for the Spartans. 5:52 to go, first half, tied at 16. As Griffin Meeker comes off the field for St. Joe Ogden. And I think the Spartans are going to take a timeout, and they do. And they do. So we'll take a short timeout ourselves and back with more. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Back with more from St. Joe Ogden in just a moment. Welcome back to Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Time to check out our Smile Cam. 16-16. We've got a good one here in St. Joe, where the Spartans are tied with the Sages.
Paul, I say there's a lot to smile about. What do you think?
Absolutely. There's Colvin. And he is bunched up, stacked up at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Monticello's like, all right, little guy, that's enough.
We'd like to thank Kirby Medical Center for sponsoring Saturday Night Rivals. Kirby Medical Center, 75 years of healthcare excellence close to home. Kirby Medical Center. So brings up 2nd and 9 with 5:09 to go in the second quarter. Colvin comes off the field for the Spartans. Right to throw, complete. And nothing doing there after the catch for Jason Bowman, number 25, who's in for Mason Kuhn tonight.
Yeah, nice gang tackle there by Monticello, but wasn't sure exactly where they were going with that play to throw the screen there. You figure your bread and butter has been just running it at them. You figure you should do that. Once you go to the outside, now you're really allowing their athleticism and skilled guys to get out there. I thought, just continue to play your game. Go right up the middle.
.407 to go. Third down and 12 now. Shotgun formation for Wright. Back to throw, looking, and he is sacked at the 42-yard line. Cameron Wittig, number 44, got him
to get there. When we look at this here, it almost sort of looked as if Wright was going for the handoff here. It might have been a misplay, the running back. It just didn't have any time, and a great play there by the linebacker.
So 4th and 17, and are we going to see a punt, Louis?
I would.
What do you think?
I think at this point, 4th and 17, the way Monticello has moved the ball at ease, I think you want to pin them down in there, hopefully get it inside the 10 and make them go 90 yards. I have a timeout here.
Let's see. Yes. And they're going to talk about it.
It's like Monticello's calling a timeout here, wants to see exactly if they're going to go with the trickery. I think St. Joe Ogden in a game like this, 16-16, just get and kick it. And, you make your defense make a play.
And I'm sure Monticello wants to make sure there's no trick play or anything. As you take a look at the Okaw Valley Conference standings and the overall record.
The big surprise, St. Thomas More at the top right now, 5-0, 2-0. St. Thomas More hasn't been to the playoffs since 2012. Of course, they beat these Spartans last week. They hadn't done that in 5 years. So big season so far for St. Thomas More. And they have a big game next week against Unity, who's right there looking to get a win in the Okaw Valley. So great play as always with this conference.
And there you see some of the St. Joe Ogden fans having a good time, and some of them had their shirts off, Louis.
Yeah, look way better than I do.
All right. So here we go. 4th down and 17. Spartans will punt. It's a good kick. Fair catch called for at the 15-yard line.
And that was the right call. You don't want to get too crazy. It's tied at 16. Again, make them go the length of the field.
Henry Dawson fielded the punt for Monticello. So the Sages now see what they can do.
And for St. Joe, for their defense, you want to come out here and you want to get the ball back. You don't want to fall behind against the Monticello team, because the way they've moved the ball, not only today but the entire year, it looks like there's no slowing down with them. So you don't want to get behind. You want to at least either keep it tied or have the lead.
1st and 10. Hansen directing his offense.
A little miscommunication there with his receiver. Now they're in motion.
Back to throw.
And he caught
a man, and it's going to be a foot race to the 40, the 30, the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown!
Unbelievable call. When you see it on the replay here, Paul, Nathan Harmon with the catch right over his shoulder. This was all Caleb Hansen looking at the defense. Now there's a flag on the play. We'll see if this is against Monticello. But that was all the quarterback Hansen just reading the defense, seeing that one-on-one play, and he beat him in a foot race. Great call by Hansen, but of course it looks like it's coming back on a penalty. Unfortunate.
And it is an 85-yard TD reception nullified by the penalty. My goodness, that hurts.
5-yard penalty,
Your
replay,
Monticello.
first down.
A measly 5-yard penalty, but
That's
it comes back.
That's
how it goes.
unfortunate. Hansen read that defense. What a great play. You saw he had the mismatch with the linebacker, knew his running back had the speed to get by him, and just put a nice touch on it.
So the officials will mark it off, the 5 yards, and
5-yard penalty.
still be first down,
10-yard
first
line.
and 15.
First down and 15 at the 10-yard line.
Wow. Tough break for Monticello, but a big break for the Spartans. And want to remind you that Saturday Night Rivals is available streaming live online. Log on to SaturdayNightRivals.com. You can also find complete game videos and photos from this season's games. SaturdayNightRivals.com. And Louis, I'm not sure what they're discussing here. The officials.
And where the ball is placed, I don't know if they
shouldn't be
5-yard or
too
10-yard
hard
penalty.
All right.
Usually when they huddle, it's usually about the clock.
So let's see. 2:52 to go in the second quarter. 16-16. We are tied.
Well, from that image there, whatever it was, not going Monticello's way on that one.
So Caleb Hansen looks.
No, it's fun. Everyone at home, just watch Hansen. Watch the way he commands his huddle, the way he commands his players here, calling out the plays, reads the defense, changes it right on command. Just great maturity.
Hansen back to throw. Couldn't quite connect with Isaiah Flory, his big senior receiver.
And after I say that, just miscommunication with his wide receiver.
Yeah.
It looked like Flory thought he was going in with a nice inside slant, and Hansen thought he was going to stay out on the outside. So miscommunication there. So from a touchdown to now 2nd and 15.
So Monticello back deep. Hansen rolls, looking to throw, does, complete, 25, 30, out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. So a first down, that is a Casey's General Store first down for Monticello.
Hansen, great to get out of the pocket. Not only that, the way he threw across his body like that and led his receiver to the sideline. Great throw there by Hansen.
Nathan Graham with the first down for the visitors. Hansen has it. Looking, going deep. Got a man. And it is caught at the 30, down to the 20, inside the 20. Number 33, Johnny Dawson with a nice catch for Monticello.
What a throw.
And they have made it into the Illini Oil Change red zone, and that is also a Casey's General Store first down.
That's a well-oiled machine, this Monticello offense. Hansen, what a throw, the lead to his wide receiver. And at this point now, it's just the St. Joe Ogden skill players cannot keep up with the wide receivers. They continue to get behind them, and they make plays.
What a nice pass there. So 1st and 10 from the 20. Hansen going to throw again. Looks, timing pattern, and
flag. There'll be a flag on that.
Now, let me ask you. It looked like might have been pushing off by Flory, but let me see. Let's see what the call is, Louis.
When you see it here, it looked as if the defender wasn't really looking at the ball and made contact.
Yeah.
And I think
Pass
that's
interference.
where
22 red.
Okay.
15-yard penalty.
That's where they're going to get the defender there.
So
Because
Jack,
there were hands, but he wasn't looking. You have to look at the ball when you do it.
and there you see the replay. There's Jack Fritz.
Oh, he is. Oh, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know about that call.
We have the advantage of instant replay, and the officials do not.
You know, I don't know about that call.
You make the call at home, so I.
Also, didn't look catchable. That didn't look catchable.
So 2:03 to go, second quarter. Hansen back to throw. This time left side, and incomplete. Couldn't hang on to it, Johnny Dawson.
Yeah, Hansen couldn't have thrown that any better. He put it only where his receiver can catch it. He got right by the St. Joe Ogden defender once again, right to his outside shoulder where he could catch it, and he just dropped it. Nice throw by Hansen there. Got to make those plays and those catches in a game like this.
2nd and 10 for Monticello. And a motion. Hansen going to throw left side. Got his man. Touchdown. Isaiah Flory, number 89, with the touchdown catch from Caleb Hansen.
When they get in the red zone, Flory's his BFF. He looks for him every time, and he found him there. At this point, after seeing a quarter and a half, it is very evident at this point that the St. Joe Ogden secondary cannot keep up with the skilled players of Monticello, and Hansen just continues to exploit them on the outside.
It's going to be tough tonight. It's going to be tough. So, makes it a 22-16 game, and they're going to talk about it.
And now remember, they're also missing Mason Kuhn, their starting cornerback, who is their leader and one of their best players. So that's something that's hurt them on the outside, and Caleb Hansen just continues to find guys all over the field.
So timeout, they're going to talk about the extra point or the conversion. Let's see what they...
Well, Monticello, they're talking about what trick play are we going to get in the end zone this time?
Yeah.
Are we going to throw it, we're going to stand on our helmets and then throw it?
They probably could. They've got some talent on that team. 1:54 to go, second quarter. And they will go for the 2-point conversion.
I would watch number 33 here on the outside, and he's going to try and get out to the
Hansen
corner.
pitched it to Flory, right side. He's going to just cruise into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So Flory lined up on the left side, just came around and got it, and just like that, 24-16, Monticello over St. Joe Ogden.
Paul, this is what great teams do. You have Cully Welter, who is just calling an immaculate offensive game right now, and his players are executing exactly what he's calling, and this is why they're the third-ranked team in Class 3A. Just putting on a clinic right now in the first half.
Absolutely. So 24-16 with 1:54 to go, second quarter.
This is going to be a pivotal drive for St. Joe, because I've said it over and over and over again. St. Joe did not want to get down. You don't want to be down. If you can just continue to keep up with them. But you don't want to be down a touchdown and not score. Because if you give Monticello a 2-touchdown cushion, it could be problems.
They average, 47 points a game, Monticello does, and they're halfway there.
And the point of that also is that St. Joe has shown, they haven't shown that they can stop them. You need to see St. Joe stop them to believe that they can in the second half. So for the confidence of the defense, you would like to either keep it close or have the defense make a stand.
And squib kick. Picked up by Jack Fritz at about the 18. Out of bounds near the 30-yard line. That's where the Spartans will start their next drive. You see the scoring recap there. Took 1:17, 5 plays, 90 yards. Flory with the 10-yard TD reception. So we'll see what the Sages can do on defense. 1:49 to go, second quarter. St. Joe has a couple of timeouts left, so if they want to do something, they can. They have plenty of time.
Look out for the little guy, number 33, Colvin.
And it goes to Colvin. The handoff does. He's across the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
A great weapon there with Colvin. I would like to see maybe Skinner use him a little bit more. Have him come out of the backfield, have some swing passes. give him some tosses, get him involved more with just running the ball right up the middle. Because as you can see, he's starting to limp off now, taking too many hits, just going right up the middle. Use him, like a Darren Sproles kind of guy.
2nd and 6 for the Spartans.
And Colvin is limping on the sidelines here.
Back to throw, right, rolls. Oh, not cross midfield, couldn't hang on to it. Was Griffin Meeker, the senior.
And Meeker got behind the defender there. He was open, just a little bit out of his reach.
1:09 left. Brings up 3rd down.
But the rule is, if the ball touches your hands, you catch it.
Sometimes easier said than done, right? Just an excellent night for high school football, and hope you're enjoying it. We are enjoying bringing it to you. There's the handoff left side, and not a whole lot there on 3rd down. So inside a minute.
And yeah, again with this Monticello offense, I just don't see any way how they go for this on 4th and 2. Just too early in the game to go for it. Just kick it, get it out of there. And again, you gotta, at some point, St. Joe Ogden's gonna have to make a defensive stop.
39 seconds, clock continues to run. Marty Wright and the Spartans.
And looks like they're gonna go for it on 4th and 2 here.
Yeah.
I question this call here. I think it's still too early in the game to do this, especially if you give Monticello the ball right here.
So they're going to let it, clock run down and not give Monticello much time.
I thought Skinner would call a timeout about 2 minutes ago. I felt he'd probably want to talk this over. Again, I just think way too early in the game here. You're down a touchdown. Monticello, you just shown that you can't stop them. You don't want to give them the ball already at more than midfield.
Monticello with the 8-point lead here in the first half. We approach halftime. St. Joe. And 4th down for the Spartans.
And it looks like
Spartans are.
Looks like they have their punter
ready,
in there.
So,
yeah, their punter looks like they are going to punt now. Good call here by Skinner. I think he realized just too early in the game here. Wanted that clock to go down.
So the Sages will get a chance to return the punt, it appears. Pretty good kick.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up.
40, yeah. So 8 seconds to go.
And that's it. It's only 20 yards, but at least you flip the field and you make them go that extra 20 yards.
Yeah, you have to do that just about at this point in the game. Like you said, first half and just an 8-point ball game, but you want to keep it that.
This is the position, though, that St. Joe has now found themselves in that they didn't want to be in. You need to stop them. Because remember,
they've got big play capability.
Not only that, they get the ball to start the second half. You want to stop them here.
And another timeout is called. St. Joe, Ogden. So still with 8 seconds left in the first half.
With this offense, way more than enough time to score a touchdown.
That's a great point.
So they have to be on their toes. Monticello has hit every big play that they've tried. St. Joe Ogden's corners have to stay with their men. They cannot let them get behind them or they're going to score again, and then before you know it, it's halftime and Monticello gets the ball right back.
That's right. So let's see.
And you see here, look like Colvin hasn't been in on defense. Now you see Colvin's out there playing center field essentially. It's basically just spy, find the ball, and go get it. Exactly.
Caleb Hansen, shotgun formation. Back to throw, looking. Tipped across the middle and incomplete. Intended receiver is Nathan Graham, broken up by the Spartans. And
So
they
they get
thought
one more crack at this.
They thought they had a shot at catching that. Colton Hale did, and tipped. 4 seconds to go, and this will probably be the last play of the half. Second down, but clock is bigger factor.
And again, remember, you also with Monticello, you don't want to get too sloppy and throw it and have it get picked.
And Hansen takes a knee, and that will do it in the second quarter. So at halftime, it's 24-16. The Monticello Sages lead the St. Joe Ogden Spartans at halftime. And we are going to go down, I believe, to Hunter McKee in just a moment to talk to one of the coaches. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse's Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. A good first half so far, Louis.
Yeah, unbelievable. Exactly what we expected with these two offenses. 24-16, Monticello on top. But just a great game back and forth with these offenses. As we said, I think it's just going to end up coming down to whoever has the ball last or which defense will make a stop. Monticello has showed they could stop St. Joe. St. Joe has not showed they can stop Monticello. We'll see exactly how that plays out in the second half.
And we'll see what Hunter McKee finds out now down on the sidelines. And he has one of the coaches. So, Hunter, you ready for us? Go ahead, Hunter.
All right, thank you, Paul and Louis. So, Coach, a very back-and-forth game so far, very high scoring. What is it you guys need to do to kind of take the advantage in the second half?
Well, we're having trouble getting lined up, and there's no excuse for that, but we saw that all week in practice, so it's a lesson to our kids to understand how important it is to do things right in practice. I give St. Joe a lot of credit. Their backs are running hard. They're hitting the holes well. We're not fitting up very well on defense, but give them credit for moving the ball.
Okay, and then, Coach, moving forward in the second half, what's going to be your main message to the team?
Well, they had the ball 20 of 24 minutes, so we've got to get off the field. Basically, we've got to make a stop. It's nothing too crazy. That's just what we got to do.
Okay, Coach, thank you so much. Paul and Louis, back up to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Hunter. We'll take a short break. It is halftime here. St. Joseph back with more halftime in just a moment. You're watching Hickory River Smokehouse Saturday Night Rivals, presented by Kirby Medical Center. Stay with us.